What's up, YouTube? Turn my fan on in here. This thing on 10. Fan up there blowing. Get some air flowing through here. We got the truck in here today. Got the inner and outer wheel bearings with the races. No, we're not taking the truck to the races. So anyway, let's get this thing jacked up. Sorry, I've been wearing a hat all day. I didn't wear one up here. So I want to get this thing jacked up. Get the front wheel off.
It already is jacked up.
And actually no, it's stock hot. So we're gonna get it jacked up, get the wheel off, start pulling that hub assembly off, do the inner and outer wheel bearing, and y'all gonna go along for the ride. So see what we can figure out here. All right, so I'm gonna get y'all set up here. We'll do a time lapse. We're gonna let Chris is gonna start taking the wheel off, so I'm putting my head off, but it's all good. So I'm gonna set you up here. Sorry about that, I was tightening it up. I hit a button. It's trying to call emergency. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this up right here. Hopefully it'll be where we're not in the way. Chris is gonna take the wheel and stuff off. We're gonna time lapse it so y'all can kind of see what we do, and go from there. Hope y'all enjoy. All right, y'all. So let's go into an explanation about it. I might try to do a voiceover instead of this, but if you see this, I didn't do a voiceover, obviously. So anyway, so I had to take the front nut off, and then I had the little spacer piece, and then you had another nut, slid the whole assembly off. Of course, this is what they consider the outer bearing, which is the smaller of the two, and then you got your race in here. So this race is pressed in, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the welder, and we're going to weld a bead around this. And then when that weld cools off, it shrinks, and it causes this to pop out, and you don't have to use a press or how we used to do it. Let me rephrase that. How we used to do it with going in behind it and hit it with a screwdriver back in behind it and pop that out. So anyway, let's get over here. We'll take it over here to welder. We'll weld this, and we'll pop them out. So see how it does. All right, y'all. So we got it out. Let me show you what we got. It's probably hot, so I probably don't want to touch it. It ain't bad. But anyway, welded a bead around it, and I just took I think magnetic or something. Oh, anyway, then I just took the screwdriver and got up underneath of it and just pulled it up and it come out. So there's the next one. I'm gonna try to set this thing up so y'all can watch, and you can see what I do as far as doing the bead around it and everything. And then what we'll do is when we go to put it back in, we'll set the other bearing in, set this one on top of it, and tap it down in there. So let's get it. Alright, y'all. Oh, got a little piece of my stand in that video. So, alright, so we got it in here. Whew, man, about forgot about the music in here. So we got it in. Got it in here. So we got to put the bearings back in, get the races back in. I'm gonna clean everything out and put you on time lapse where I had it out in the gravel. I got a few rocks in there, so I'm gonna clean all the grease out that I can get out. Make sure I get all the rocks out. Wipe everything down where the races go, and then we're going to put the races back in. So stay with me and see what we can get done. All right, let me show you what I was looking for here. You look down in here, this little lip right here, you don't want any gap between that lip and that bearing all the way around. And that's what we got. So we got it in there, y'all. We got that race in there. So unfortunately, I don't have a bearing packer. We used to have one, but I don't know where it's at. We couldn't find it today down at Dad's. So, oh, hold on a minute. So, my neighbor's dog got out. Guy over here was playing with my dogs, so at least they didn't fight, so we're good. Anyway, so let's go in here. I gotta pack these bearings by hand because yeah, I don't know what happened to our bearing packer. I have not used it in probably about, let me get over here because I got music playing in there and I forgot all about it. But anyway, I probably haven't used my bearing packer in probably about 10 15 years. I just ain't done them. So anyway, let's get in here and pack these bearings, gonna put in, and we'll get to that process. Alright, y'all. Well, we got the tire back on it, so lay it down. Take my Dr. Pepper off the hood. We're gonna take it for a drive, see what it does. So, wish us luck. Alright, y'all. Well, we got the truck back together, took it for a test drive, successful. Wheel bearing's good to go, no wobble in it, no play in it. So, good to go on that. So, going to the next step of it. So, hopefully we get that thing out soon. Today, I did get the ball bearings that I ordered for the, I did get the ball bearings that I ordered for the transmission today. So, that's a second GMC Yukon that I seen today with a driver's side tail light out. Is that a common issue on those things? Anyway, I got the ball bearings, put the transmission back together, put that ball bearing back in, and put the gear on and the nut and everything. So now the next step to the transmission is to put all the shift forks and everything in it. So anyway, that's it for this one. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. See you on the next one.